Hey everybody, welcome back. How you all doing? Hey Ma, um, 2112. Hopefully that's properly pronounced. Okay, let's see what we got going on today. Let me just sort my other screen out quickly. Sec. There we go. I can actually see what's going on there now. Cool. And let's jump into the game and hopefully everything's good. Hey, Farmer Gaming 22. How you doing? Uh, Oh, cool, thank you. Tennis Bond, welcome back, bud. Alright, so 2112, cool. Sweet. Right, so today, obviously, I'll get some stream raiders going in a little while. Um, but I do have some fields just to finish off quickly. I just spent basically yesterday planting them. I've just got to literally roll them now, and should be just about done. Where's my tractor? Around the other side, wasn't it? Can't remember which field I was on there for a minute. But yeah, how are you guys doing out there today? I think I got somewhere around here. Did I actually finish? My tractor has vanished. That's bleaking clever. Okay. I'm gonna have to try and find him. I know he's around here somewhere. Oh, right there. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit dark for a little while, but what I'll do is I will run through the night and get obviously a bit of light going. So hopefully I hit everything on the end here. Looks good to me. That's fine. Oh, missed a little bit there. Yep, I will do that in just a minute, cowboy. Give me a sec. Just to finish this field off quickly. I just got a few little bits on the end here I missed where I was turning around. Or I should say the hired helper was doing it. Um, but yeah, I got some factories to finish clearing out today. Try and make a little bit of money. Obviously, I do want to expand the farm a bit more so I can get more production going. But how you doing anyway, cowboy? Um, just doing all the updates on the PC already. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, the joys of updates, hey? And welcome back, Sodwick. There we go. Just gonna have to take this into the corner a little bit. There we go. There we are. Cool. Right. So let's fold that up so I can get through. And what I'll do is I'll jump over to Stream Raiders and get that one going. I do have a third screen now set up. It's only a little 18-inch one that I found in the cupboard the other day. Thought that'd be perfect to be honest. So hopefully I can see exactly what's going on the map here. Right, we were down the bottom here. Let's see where we are. Oh, looks like we're on to this one here today. Cool. So if any of you guys want to join in, you're more than welcome to. So the link's just jumped into chat there. Just click on it and then you drop a unit down. Let's see. I think we'll start over on this side. And oh, let's see. I finally got a vampire, which I'm well chuffed about. Um, what's this? Two. So this is gonna be hopefully quite an easy start. So let's go with the vampire to start off with. So if you guys want to join in, you're more than welcome to. You literally just click on the link and then pop down a unit, just like I did there. Then in about 30 minutes time I'll obviously initiate a battle and obviously we'll aim to win. And how's it gone, Mr. KW? It's always good to see you back. Right, so there's that. Let's jump back to the farm sim game. And while you guys are having a little play there with that, I will get on with doing this. Well, actually, I might get the hired helper to do it, to be honest. And I'll just whiz through the night so it's a little bit brighter for you guys. Oh, and I really cannot back up today for some reason. Okay, so that's not too bad. There we go. So we'll slap it on hired helper. He can do the work for us. And I'm going to jump back to the farmhouse and just sleep through the night. I'll drop it back a little bit. So yeah, I did a bit of an update on obviously the computer yesterday, and all my sound settings seem to be slightly off. So obviously, if there's any issues, guys, just let us know. That might be a little bit dark, but let's bring it on a wee bit. And just like that, it's daytime. I like it. It's good. Take it to about 8 o'clock. There we go. Good enough. So we'll leave that on 5 times. That's not too bad. Hey, Mr. Wimmer, how you doing? Welcome back, bud. How you getting on with your little project at the minute? One thing I do need to keep an eye on is obviously me greenhouses and stuff. And I've got 2 cats having a fight in the background. Oh, great. I do know there was something I needed over here. What was it? It wasn't red cabbage, wasn't that? Onions, definitely not. I think it was strawberries or something. It's for one of the factories. I do need to. Oh, hello. Yeah, for the juice factory. So obviously he's fine there for now. So we'll just take a run down the road. So yesterday, obviously I was mainly focusing on getting the field sorted out. Also did a little bit of lumber, got the sawmill topped back up, and the carpentry place. At least one load dropped into there. I couldn't be bothered waiting for my trees, so I actually planted some placeable ones down here, some of the spruces, and I've just literally taken a couple of rows out of there, and that's done a pretty good job of it. I've been testing out obviously the glue factory, the drywall, and obviously the paper factory. All seem fine. There was a slight issue with I think it was the glue factory initially, but that has been now dealt with, which is quite cool. So obviously I've got the 15 meters, 15 or 16 meter trailer all load one there. Fine. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Kind of. Had a bit of an iffy start to the day. Wasn't feeling that great, so lunchtime I ended up having some really strong painkillers, and it pretty much knocked me out for the rest for a couple of hours. So, but I'm feeling pretty good now. But yeah, it's gonna be my little forestry area that I've been taking down. Obviously, I did. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trees, and that filled up one trailer, and that was 15-meter long logs. I have taken the in-game Cobra and edit it so it can actually do up to 20-meter logs if you wanted to. So you can actually take that longer one. What I have done as well with this, I'll just show you as well. I did mention previously is I've added some color options to it. There is a couple of bits I cannot get at the minute. I think I'm going to have to take it into Blender or something because I can't actually find those parts. Hey, Mr. Bad Lad, welcome back. And how's it over in Mr. Casket's stream, by the way? I noticed you were lurking over there. Obviously, he is streaming as well at the minute. Obviously, he's been snowed in today. But yeah, once I can figure out these 3 or 4 parts here, I might just see if I can repaint them so that they maybe black and match the rest of it. I will release that on the SGA website for you guys if you want to try it, and it obviously will cut up to 20-meter long logs. Ah, you're on your mobile now, yeah. Okay, cool. But yeah, how's he doing over there? Hopefully he's not being too upset with not having to work. But there's tons of bleaking deer around here, I noticed, just by putting up a few trees. Something else I do need to work on is obviously my orchards. I do want to get some more placed down at some point, but obviously money is going to be the big issue. So yeah, so here we go. So obviously we've got, this is what's recently come out for us guys to test. Obviously you've got your 3M, which is your glue factory. Also, I did show off a little bit on Friday's stream before raiding over to Dave. These are going to be the pallets that come out. At the minute, I don't think Big Daddy's added them to the upload script, but it will be added before too long. The only thing it does is a bit tricky is obviously picking them up with a forklift. You have to literally take it from this side. There is a collision on the side, but that's just a little fiddly thing for me, really. But apart from that, everything else seems fine with that. And obviously, you got the good old national gypsum, which is your drywall. Yeah, you can pop a question in any time. Obviously, I'll try and answer that for you. But yeah, as we've got, you can see this is your Drywall Factory. And here, this is where you put your pallets and your paper, same as the previous one. Obviously, make sure to open the door first if you wanted to. Howdy, cats. How's it going? Obviously, you got your gypsum, which comes from your stone crusher. And then you're going to need obviously coal to power the factory itself. In addition to that, you will need workers, electricity, support, morale, that sort of stuff, which obviously comes from the government building, so that is something you're going to need a lot of. And as you can see, it is started producing, which is quite cool. Some good old drywall pallets, which are nice, looking good. There's no errors at all or visual issues, so kind of happy with that as well. I'm currently playing on Uncharted and I randomly spawned a pallet. I was wondering if there was a way to sell it on Uncharted. So depending on what pallet you spawned, if you go into your main menu and down to here where your prices and all that, this will show what currently takes everything on the map. An actual pallet. So what you'd need to do is have a, I think it's like the general store possibly. I haven't been on there recently since it was updated, but obviously in a couple of weeks time I am planning on doing a 12-hour stream on Uncharted. I'm not sure if anything's even in here. It might be something that you just have to pop to the side and then sell once it is added to a store. So there we go, there's some pallets there. Possibly Home Depot, that should take it if it's been added. It might be something you do have to wait for though. Obviously I can't really put them into the I could, that's not sell point. Yeah, so it's probably Home Depot or possibly the general store. Give them a try. But yeah, so it might just be something that you have to hang on to for the minute until there is a update for the map to add anything else. Doing great, thanks. It's my birthday. Oh, happy birthday, cats! What? Congratulations, mate. All right, yeah. Okay, so that's probably what it is. It'll be probably Home Depot then. Give that a try. If not, um, it might just be something that's waiting an update from obviously JD and that. I just realised I didn't have any game sound playing there. Let me just check this a sec. That's why. There we go. Save. That does help. Hey Desiree, how you doing? Welcome back. How you doing today? That's really loud. Let me drop that down a little bit. In my ear. There we go. I can actually turn it down on my headset, which is quite good. So there we go. That's better. You're worried about... Yeah, I heard that she's not feeling very well today. Well, I'm hoping it's nothing too bad. Stream Raiders is taking too long to load. Yeah, it can do at times. I've noticed recently. Cowboy. You just got food? Alright, I had pizza tonight, so I'm pretty well sorted. Obviously, something else that's probably going to be coming to Uncharted as well at some point. Obviously, you've got the glue factory and drywall down there. So with the drywall, you will need the paper factory as well. Oh, I just realised that I'm getting a feedback on one of these, so let's go with that one instead. That is strange. Why is that looping through there? Oh, I really hate doing updates. They're a pain in the bum. I'll have to have a play with that if somebody in it jumps into Discord. So I'll just put it on mute for the minute. There we go. Okay, that is really strange. My voice has gone a bit weird. Jagged potato with tuna and sweet corn and mayonnaise. Oh, nice. I got you. Storms all over the states is probably causing some. Yeah, that could be it as well. See the weather causing issues. And why has my voice got really strange now? Let me turn that one off. Keep that one on. There's that. That's the only one there. That is really freaking weird. That's fine, that's fine. I really don't like updates. There we go, that sounds a little bit better. The only thing I don't have at the minute would be Discord, so hopefully has that changed Farm Sim? It looks like it. Don't you just love it when you get updates and they totally mess you up? Right, let me just go through here. And I want Farm Sim sounds, so that should not be on that, should be on. Let's try. Yeah, that should be there. So let's see. That's weird. I'm not getting any game sound coming through at the minute. It should be. Let me check my other settings a sec. That's coming through on that. Let's try changing that. A minute. There we go. There's that. Obviously, the only problem is I can't hear Discord now. Hey! This is going to be a fun day. Okay. So let's leave that on that one because that is definitely coming through the game there. Alright. Oh, the fun's in game, so let's put that on there. There we go, that's the one. Hopefully that's not knackered up my sound, so that's fine. Oh, and you should have tested all this out earlier. Gamer. Ice and snowstorms, just to let everyone know. Change my name. Oh, okay, Farmer Becky. Okay. You tried trickers, that's what it is. That's cool. Make sure to let Darius know as well, because otherwise he'll be a little bit confused with that one. And let me put that on chat as well, so hopefully that shouldn't be too bad. Nope, that's not going to work right. Oh, I'll sort this later. Cool, too much faffing around. So yeah, one other thing obviously, when you're doing these two guys down here. Okay. Yeah, bad. I did an update to NVIDIA last night, and it seems to have and Windows as well. All that in one hit. It's literally messed up all my game sounds up, my settings and stuff. So I'm still trying to get everything back. It's slowly getting there. I seem to get me voice back, and I've got now my game sound up, which is great, cool. So that's something. All my visuals seem to be fine. Hopefully I've also got closed captioning running as well for anybody who hasn't got a clue what I'm talking about, because I'm pretty much there. Yeah, I'm currently actually on my own at the minute. Obviously got Casket and TCME Chris upstairs. Obviously I know Casket's streaming, so I didn't really want to jump in and start yakking and over talking in. So I just thought I'd drop down one just in case if anybody did want to jump in, like Dave and that today. I know Darius has had to pop off, but if anybody does come in, I'll sort that out when they do. Hey Irish Gamer, how you doing, bud? Cool, thank you, bad lad. So anyway, back to this quickly before I keep running off. It's terrible, you guys are. So obviously you got your glue factory and your national gypsum, which is your drywall factory. Obviously you're going to need glue to make your drywall, hence why I put it right next door. You're also going to need paper. That's something that's new for 22, okay? And this is what Dave has basically come up with, a little paper factory, which is really cool. And all you need is wood paper, wood chips, should say, and water, along with obviously labour and stuff like that. So let me just jump into the menu because I don't think anyone's really covered it that much yet. So here we go. So you need your water, your wood chips, your electricity, labour, support, and morale. And obviously that will then produce you lots of paper, which come out in little reams of white. It's pretty much a fabric palette that looks more like paper, which is pretty nice. I was kind of hoping that could be like a palette with like tiny little reams of paper, but yeah. Where's the conveyor belt gone off of the factory? Dave took that off a while ago. When he added to the FS19 Uncharted. The only thing I did find, which I'll show you quickly, which I'm hoping Dave's going to sort out with an update, is when the door is closed. Obviously, this is what you're going to need: is hit this area here. Let me bring that up. Now, as you can see in the F1 menu, it says activate open door with your left mouse button. If you hit that, that'll open and close the door, okay? But yeah, at the minute there is a slight gap from obviously where the pushers were removed from the old version. But yeah, that'll get sorted out at some point. For some reason that was missed in 19. So yeah, once you've also started producing your glue, which you're obviously going to need resin from the sawmill, you're going to need calcium carbonate from your stone crusher as well. You put them in, you're also going to need your labour and everything is electric to get that going. Obviously the next thing you're going to need is your paper, which is from here. That'll spawn there. At the minute I've got a nice little storage area set up just for that. You missed the pushers? Yeah, obviously there might be a chance that some of the things will be coming back. One nice thing, obviously, if you do have excess pallets, is to use some of these sheds. And obviously, on the in-game mod hub, all I've done is downloaded the heavy shelves. I think they got an update today, which I did do, which are these guys. They come in a single one or a double. You can actually fit 3 set double and a single along one wall. And you could actually have a nice little storage area. And obviously with the occlusion culling at the minute, so if I bring up there, so as you can see, I don't know if it's going to make much difference because at the minute it's bouncing around the 50 mark, 52 mark. If I close that off and if I stay right here, I'm hoping that will go up. Not really, but yeah, it's not actually bringing in what's inside that building or outside of it. So, but I do have other things going at the same time, hence why the figures are jumping everywhere. So that is something else we're going to need up and running. But obviously these are like tier 3 factories now. We're starting to come into. At the minute they're pretty much fine. I've got that there. Do need to sort them out at some point. My grapes and all that are growing quite nicely. So I do have a little bit extra property there, actually thinking about it, that I could extend out to. Obviously, let's have a little look. Can we take that off a minute? So I'm coming up to about here at the moment. So I've got a huge area right there that I still can use. And what I was kind of thinking is that making little layers and having different factories along that way. Yeah, if you do exclamation mark raiders in chat, you can join. RAIDERS. There you go. That's it. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. It is up and running, and we do have about 8 minutes left on that. Nothing really new. I've got the composter, if you guys haven't seen it. Obviously with the orchards you're going to need compost. And this is, if you played on the 19 version, you'll recognise this straight away. Obviously you do need to add grass, you can add straw, stuff like that to it. And that goes in that side. Obviously you are going to need some diesel, which goes just in there. And then output is obviously just right there. So there's that, there's that. Apart from that, there's not a lot of going on really. I do have some excess planks and obviously some chipboard that I need to try and get rid of at some point. Just really waiting on an update for them. And what in the heck's gone on there? Was that meant to be like that? Or did I make it a boo-boo? I made a bit of a boo-boo. Why can't I get into there? Oh good, I can't actually get in there, but I made a bit of a boo-boo. I never noticed that. I wonder if Dave knows. Don't know if you can actually see it on the stream, but there's little piles of grass going through the government building. That is very interesting. So I'd be very careful using the V key when you're placing anything, if that's going to happen. But yeah, to basically place something within another building, the concrete factory, the one off. I do believe that will possibly coming back soon. Obviously, I think that's going to be like a tier 3, probably, to be honest. But that was quite a nice one. But yeah, to be able, actually, I should have just mentioned, to be able to actually do this, to place things within a building, what you need to do, here you go, let me go into menu, because I do need to place another one down. I've gone to here, decorations. So obviously these are the ones I'm using at the minute, it's double and a single. So obviously as you can see, wherever I am, it's kind of hard really on the stream, but obviously it keeps colliding with other things. One little trick you can actually do, if you press the V key, the Victoria key, that'll actually disable that option, and you can actually then place it down. As you see now, it shows how much it's going to cost. That basically overrides that option, and that is actually a base game feature now. The only thing else, obviously, is getting it to line up properly is a pain. Now, I did leave a little bit of a gap there, so there we go. The only problem is obviously you can't really see very easily into the sheds, and that's going to be a bit too far, so I'll probably put a single in there. And obviously these are really good for obviously your putting all your little pallets and stuff on, and I think I'm going to have enough room with those pallets there already. No, okay, I'll do that one later. But yeah, that is a nice little trick, by the way, guys. And obviously, if you do stock up as you go in, you can then do like a massive sale. So that is one thing I am actually working on right now. What we've got here at the minute, we have some blue or grape juice there. Now I do know I've got some of them loading up now. Okay. So this is what I'm doing this afternoon, getting this loaded up, because it seems like I'm getting rather full on juices, and juices are one of the products that are very good money makers. So I'm just going to carry on with this for the minute. But obviously, if you've got any questions about this map, Uncharted, even the base game stuff, you're more than welcome to drop it in chat there, and we'll try and get it answered for you. Something I do need to keep an eye on is if anybody pops into Discord. I might totally miss them, but I'm hoping, hopefully not. looks like the workers finished now. Did it? Ah, okay. Yeah, it might take a little while to catch up on Stream Raiders. I know mine wasn't originally obviously building up. You might need to log out and back in for it to take effect. Make sure it's relinked to Twitch properly. It could be that. I'm sure I had to log out and back in before it reconnected properly and took effect. I need to turn that down. Now I am going to cheat a little bit because that did drop down a little bit too far across for my likings. But yeah, obviously at the minute we are currently waiting on Giant's patch before we can get an exact date for you guys to get this map. We are looking at probably now, end of this month, maybe next. Obviously depending when that patch does come out. There we go. There we go. The baby snuggle 20. Ah, okay. Nice use it, okay. Yeah, you might just find that it'll possibly change. Oh heck, I really cannot do this. Let's try and shorten you a little bit. But that is quite a cool name actually, Baby Snuggles. I like it. Yeah. Obviously they are working on it, it's just really waiting and waiting. But one nice thing is, obviously, with them taking that a little bit longer, there's going to be a lot more production for you guys to start off with. That's been thoroughly tested. Oh, I'm stuck on that pallet, ain't I, again. And obviously, with you guys seeing, obviously, us playing it, and most of this is going to be on Uncharted as well. That was a right bugger. Yeah, obviously you will know exactly what to do with everything regarding like the government building, which is quite nice. Come on, in you go, in you go. There we go. Right, so I did have one more inside, so let's grab that one. But yeah, I really do like this little tractor. I was going to say tractor there for a minute. Forklift. Obviously, this is on the in-game mod hub, and also you got the extended forks on it, which is really nice. And compared to the actual base game one, it seems to lift up a little bit more than it would, which is really nice. And their Stream Raiders ready, so let me just grab this pallet quickly. Yeah, lots and lots of testing, definitely. Obviously, the main reason we're waiting on that update is just to make sure that nothing breaks in-game and causing you guys to have to do any restarts. Obviously, the biggest issue at the minute with Uncharted is that could be a potential issue. But obviously, if we get there, we'll have to get there when it happens. I really cannot pick these things up properly. Slow down. V. There we go. A bit better. There we go. Right then, so Stream Raiders is now ready, so let's jump over there and get this first battle going. Let me drop down a haste. There we go. And good luck, guys. So Uncharted, for anybody who hasn't checked it out, go on to the SGA website. It's basically a No Man's style map that Dave did in 19. And basically they had a competition run for a couple of months, and whoever entered their save game, and obviously people voted, and there was like 4 or 5 winners from that competition. I was one of them. I was part of the SGA crew who entered. I was actually the only one, hence why I won. Obviously Pompey's was another one of the winners, and JD Fan liked the map that much that he ended up converting it, and obviously with help from Dave, obviously added additional crops and a lot of other things. But definitely go over there and check that one out. It's a 4x map, and you get to basically create a map of how you want it to be with that one. There is some fields there, some buildings and that to start off with. Oh no, guys. I thought that would have been a nice easy start there, but oh well. Let's give that one more try, shall we? So keep playing on this map. Where are we? All the way at the end. That must be a tougher one than it says. It says easy, but I don't know about that. Maybe because I had a vampire down and something a little bit tougher. So let's try it one more time. And where is... I don't want my saint, I want the big guy. There he is. Start up in this corner instead for a change. There we go. Obviously, if you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. Unfortunately, we did lose that last one, so NBC will be happy. The link is in chat if you want to join in. Obviously, 30 minutes, and then I'll start that battle off. And hopefully, this time it might be a bit better. There we go. So yeah, if you want to, you can also go to the SGA website and check out that. You'll need the map itself, which is going to need to be unzipped, as there's the map itself plus some mods to start off with in that download. There's also a sawmill that JD's done, which is based on basically the Elm Creek map sawmill. And then there's got the community pack as well. Alright, actually I need to bring you out a little bit because I want to try and see if I can tuck that on top there. There we go, let's take that out a bit. I'm hoping I can get both of these on top there. I don't know, it's going to be a bit tight. I might just about get there. Just nudge that in there. Nope. Let's see if I can get them on top. If not, I'm going to split them and put them on top. Yeah, what a surprise. Okay, let's drop that there a sec. And this is the one reason I went for this guy when I seen it. I think Darius was checking it out as well. It's obviously extending forks. You can literally just do something like that. You can get them in that little bit further in, which is really cool. I think I've now got about 4 or 5 of these forklifts around the map. Oh. Hey G-Dog, how you doing, bud? Mr. Bad Lad, if you're still available, can you give Mr. G-Dog a shout out, or KW if you're there? Obviously he does stream as well, definitely well worth checking out. He's been doing a little bit of PV County, I believe, in 19. Thanks, bud. There we go. There's that. Okay, so what else was it? Grape in there, and I had some raisins, wasn't it? So, I haven't got too many raisins. I do have some grapes there I could probably throw in as well. That one was blueberries. I've got some more blueberry there, haven't I? What's that one? Oh, it's grapes as well. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a bit of grape. And I might throw that on top in a minute. Let's move it to the side so I can get some loads going. But yeah, I've literally completely forgotten all about this factory, to be honest. And it's just been building up, so I think it's going to be quite a good payday. Looking about 3 and a bit grand each for each pallet, so nice little start to the day. Come on, spawn out. God. There we go. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? You wait for ages and then funny pops out. There we go. And also one other thing this thing will, the forklift will do is side shift, which is really cool. There we go. Hopefully, there we go. So there's that one. And we'll just grab that one there. At the minute, probably paying off part of my loan. Still got a little bit of my loan left there. But also looking at, I was getting additional properties. I do want to try and get some bigger fields as well at some point, because what I've got is pretty much just about working for the factories, but it is just literally going in there, not really making too much back out. Oh, fiddlesticks. I did buy the... Oh, heck. I hate to try to talk and focus on things like this is not good. The flower extended factory. I did buy that the other day. Haven't actually got anything in there. That's hence why I've started getting stuff in the ground, which is going to get that up and running. There we go. It's hard to believe I used to actually be a forklift driver in real life. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this is what I used to do day in, day out. Loading and unloading lorries. Let's see if we can get that a little bit closer. No, it's not too bad. I do need to pop those forks out a little bit more. Right, so let's bring you out. We'll take you in there. There we are. Let's try that. That's a little bit better. Oh, what is going on with these guys? Holy heck. Come on, scoot over. There we go. Hey, Mr. MacGyver, how you doing? I am just having a bit of trouble with my forklift, which is totally doing my head in. There we go. And the nice thing is you also get the door that opens up as well on the side here. Oh. Obviously I did show it off a little bit in the last stream, so I'm not going to go over too much of it. But yeah, how you doing, bud? Go. Yeah, why can't I line up today properly? That's better. No, I didn't. This is one's on the in-game mod hub, mate. Yeah, that's a little bit beyond my talents, to be honest. There we go. Yep, I really cannot drive to a forklift today for some reason. Maybe I should do what like other people do and use super strength on it, and pick them up that way. Nah. That would be cheating. That's not too bad. There we go. Ah, maybe it's just focusing a bit too much, that's all it is. All good, just messing around with some more ideas. Some more, okay, Oh, okay. I've had a fair few of them myself. Hmm. Yeah, reach truck, that would be quite nice. Maybe like a bendy as well, that'd be quite cool. Or a flexi forklift. And obviously with the truck that Darius is using as well, or the previous version of it, that he was using that flatbed with the autoloads on it. Obviously one thing he mentioned is when he was pulling it apart, he had like a bit in the back of the truck for a forklift to fit in. A little side shift jobby would be quite nice on that. There we go. And why are you spinning around, you stupid pallets? Oh, for crying out loud. These are not going my way today for some reason. Yep, it's just not going to be my day today. There we go. That's fine. Oh, anything's possible to be honest. If you can find a model from, say, 19, you could try and convert it over. Obviously the textures and everything is going to be the only issue. I do know that there was a few trailers, curtain sides, like this one, that did have attachable forklifts. The only thing you'd probably need is a little plate within the actual trailer itself for it to fit into. And then obviously connections and stuff. I did. That was one that I actually seen. It was literally before the stream. I'd been checking out on Facebook. Yeah, they certainly can. See all them? I put them on without a complete issue. These last ones just seem to be a right pig. There we go. Because obviously I've got yeah, bad, that one you sent me the other day. I seen that on a Facebook post, and I'd literally mentioned it, I think, to Darius just beforehand, and then you obviously sent the message through. I thought, oh, there we go. There we go. Not too bad. Could probably fit a few on top, but might do that quickly. It only takes slurry though. Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be easily sorted out. All you have to do is look at obviously the tanker I've got on the SGA website, and it'll give you the fill type categories that you just need to add to that then. And that could be worked on any map without error. Obviously that's one thing that a lot of modders don't do, in 19 especially, is they'll tend to use the individual product names rather than using the categories. So if you've got, say, cedar for instance for one map, and it's got hemp and cotton and garlic and God knows what else in it, obviously if you put that onto another map, that's then going to throw a buttload of warnings and issues, and yeah. Whereas if you use the category, like planter or cedar for instance on that, you wouldn't have had a single issue. Yeah, exactly, easy fix. Alright, yeah. But yeah, one thing there's a couple of mods I'm actually waiting for. One is obviously the update to terraforming, the 4.0. Obviously once that comes out, I'll probably start using that a little bit more. Check that out. The other one I'm still waiting for is the fill limit mod. Obviously there was one in 19 that I really used a lot of, and it allows you to limit the amount of product being put into a trailer. Alright, let me just close that up and move the curtain up. I I don't have the patience to load with a forklift. Yeah, obviously this is just how I wanted to do it at the end of the day. Obviously you could quite easily grab an all-load trailer or truck, something like that, and throw it on there. That's fine. That is how you want to play. That's cool. Everyone to their own. Obviously I wanted to, at least for a little while, try and not cheat and use auto-loads and stuff like that. Obviously I do have the odd trailer here and there that does have a higher capacity than it should, I suppose. But it's mainly used for moving mining products, and I don't want to be going back and forth, like a load of times. I could do it in one hit, drop the rest into a silo that I don't need, and then just top up as and when I need to. I can never remember which one it is. It's that one. There we go. But yeah, it's even got a side shifter, which is really cool. You're using Big Daddy's autoload script. Yeah, that is a good one. Obviously, I'm not sure if he's done any updates to it recently, but obviously there will be an update, from what I understand, to add some of those new pallets that Dave is now adding. So let's open that up. Actually, I do have his trailer, one of his trailers, and the autoload script in here, to be honest. Oops, wrong one. Let me jump across. I've got this guy here. I've only used it once, to be honest, just to try check something out for someone. And yeah, it works. It does the job. I did have Reaper's what do you call it? One of his trailers in here. But obviously everyone's having issues with that, so obviously that's now kind of obsolete and being deleted. There we go. Yeah, for some reason it was only loading the front section of the trailer, low boy thing. Yeah, it can fly off. Obviously, if you've gone a little bit too fast, that is going to be the issue, to be honest. But if you just take your time, take a nice. To be honest, there's no rush. I am not in any rush at all, that is for sure. I've got the BSM trailer there. Alright, yeah, I did notice that somebody did convert that over. Obviously, another thing you could do, rather than mess around with autoload trailers and forklifts and stuff, and that is totally nasty looking, you can just set it to distribute if you wanted to. I do know that a lot of people do it that way, but obviously that will cost you. Yeah, there we go. So let's stack that on there. Just got to remember all the different mouse buttons I have to hit with this thing. There we go. So I'm probably going to make this, grab the other pallet from inside, slap it on the back here as well, and that's probably going to be enough for this load. There's that. Oops, there we go. Yeah, because that's all raisins coming out now. What am I missing here? Yeah, the physics were better. Yep. Actually, compared to 19, the pallet physics are a heck of a lot better. There's a lot less issues with the pallets on here compared to the ones on 19. You can barely pick them up without them flinging off in 19, to be honest. There's the odd one, like anything, that does like to play up, but overall they're like a little, I'd say 100 times better. And G-Dog, thank you very much for the epic warrior. Cabo Mikes for the epic archer, much appreciated. Ator Pat, how you doing, mate? Welcome. How do they get them? So these ones are actually built into the map. Dave actually added the strap, the SGA logo onto the straps. It can be added to any map, to be honest, if you know what you're doing. To be honest, he could even take the SGA logo and pop it onto a baler and all the bales that you'd be then baling, if you do bales, would have it. But yeah, that's all base game stuff, or base map, I should say, rather than base game. That's not too bad. There we go. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, probably just the strap image. Yeah, there you go. One cat's got it, or only cat's got it. What mod is that trailer's name? So the trailer I'm using at the minute is the base game curtain one. Obviously, if you go in the shop, I'll show you quickly. Down to miscellaneous. It's this Chrome Profi liner. There is other versions out there where they've been edited to have the auto load added and stuff like that. I'm not sure really, to be honest. Yeah, the Chrome. Thank you, mate. But yeah, unfortunately, Steambot and all that don't like caps because it's in essence shouting. But yeah, slowly get there. Just a bit focused there. Hey, Cedric. Yeah, not bad. Zodiac, innit? What am I like? Heck. Yeah, this is literally the base game one that I've got running here. Let me change cameras. Now, one thing I will say, if you are trucking like this, just make sure it's slowed down when you come up to corners and such. My wheel's not quite right. It's a bit glitchy around here for some reason. Interesting. I've looked at some of my settings, might have changed. Yes, make sure it's slowed down because jackknifing and tip overs will cause that issue. But yeah, I definitely check out on the SGA website. Obviously, one thing that what you want to find on there is obviously Big Daddy's script, because obviously that is an edit of somebody else's script. To put it up there, he would need to get their permission first, hence why he's been putting it on his stream. But obviously, if any of you guys do want it, just give me a shout. I do have a link for it. But yeah, I really like this truck and trailer setup, and obviously using the wheel as well helps a lot. Yeah, my keyboard. Yeah, that's fine, mate. No problem. Right, so I definitely know it has come here because I looked a little bit earlier. It's going to be the fun part of backing in. That is a fair lot of pallets, that's for sure. Which is quite nice. Right. So. There goes the first lot at the back. Be nice if they maybe lock down first before you actually get into the trigger, and then you could maybe unload them, lock them or something on the door. And I am really bad at reverse. There we go. Bum 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 bum. And hopefully, it's not too bad actually. Kind of hoped it'd be more, but come on, take it. And you. What is that one? Oh, there we go. There we go. Done. Yay! Nice little payday there. Right, I can check out what you guys are saying. Yeah, exactly. And to be honest, most of the websites I go to is either in-game or the SGA website. be honest. There's the odd one or two mods I might have. That's off of Farming Simulator 22 mods.com. Apart from that, that's it. It's in the game with Chrome current side. Yeah, exactly. It's actually quite a nice little trailer, to be honest. Actually, if you haven't actually properly seen it, this is how it shows up in game. Obviously, this is got different designs. You've got a Chrome one, you've got the Giants one. You can have a plain, just standard one, and then you can actually color coordinate if you want an all pink trailer. You're more than welcome to have an all pink. There you go. Look at that. It's quite interesting. But yeah, even the rims you can actually change to different things. Obviously, I always set it on Chrome. Obviously, you can change the license to that as well. There is a idea that a couple of us have had, but as yet I haven't got a clue how to do that. I'm still working on it. Even has there is upload versions of this trailer out there for you guys to use. I did actually download one to check out the other day. It had a truck, curtain side truck I think it was, and two trailers with it. And I think it was the second, it was either the first or the second trailer, one of them, was throwing off so many Lua errors. I thought, oh, that just went straight into the bin. But obviously, do be very, very careful out there. Yeah, sorry about that. I did look into the emote thing for Bex, Desiree, whatever. Yeah, sorry. I'm losing who now. That's not good. I did have a look at it. It's actually set to maximum, but for some reason, whenever you put it in chat, it's like a maximum of 3 at a time, really. For some reason, I think it might be a Twitch thing itself, even though it says unlimited. I'll have to see if I can speak to Dave and see what his is set to. Is that a man truck, Billy? Yes, it is. This is my man truck. Because on the back, you can just about make out, I've got Alpaca Transports on there. I'm still trying to work on a logo to go on the side door to go with it. I thought it was quite interesting and funny, to be honest. I've actually got two of these actually at the minute. I've got a red one and this black one. And the nice thing as well, if I can slow down so I don't crash, I've even been able to get the decal showing on the inside on reverse, which is quite cool. Wouldn't mind something maybe going across the front of the window maybe. But there is another project that I'm trying to figure out as well for Mr. Buy Tacos. Kind of figured maybe adding his logo to his little tractor that he's got onto the back window or something. But obviously where it's curved, it's kind of hard. But I'm sure I'll figure that one out at some point. Right, so if I bring this back down here. And let's give myself a little bit more space this time, I think. There we go. But yeah, really, to be honest, I've always liked the man truck here in game 1. Used it quite a lot on 19. Actually, I need to change that to the front. And left, front one. So, there we go. But yeah. Definitely like it. And the nice thing is also, if you guys have seen on the in-game mod hub, there's a little front lifter that'll actually connect onto the front of these guys, and you can actually then attach Brooks to it, the Frazee milling machines and all that as well. One of the stream raiders I'm doing a dungeon battle royale, and I've got 300 keys. Oh, nice one! You got a lot more keys than me. I've only got like 4. I never seem to get any, which is really interesting. And how you doing, Mr. Matzer? Hey, a minute, I go to bed yesterday, sorry. That's alright, mate. That's fine. Obviously, it's fully understandable. Obviously, you do have an important job. And obviously, you do need your sleep. Right, so one thing I can use these guys for, because this is raisins, is in the bakery, which is kind of nice. And my gosh, you're going to side shift that way a little bit. For decals on curved surfaces, you can subdivide the decal and use the shrink wrap modification in Blender. Okay, Mr. Shy Wizard, I have no. That's complete. Yeah. To be honest, I haven't really done much with Blender. Just tinkered with it. I have actually looked at like the one that Dave did for 19, and it just doesn't seem to be marrying up to like a tanker. Obviously, I could figure if I can figure that out, I might maybe figure something else out. But okay, that's an interesting one. And looks like Stream Raiders is now ready. But actually, I'm going to take a little image of that on my phone, and I'll maybe have a look at that later. Because I've been watching that oh, Blender Guru on YouTube. I did do a donut, so I can now say I can officially make donuts in Blender. It's a simple one. And let's just get this other one. He's good, yeah. Yeah, the Blender Guru literally takes you right back to the beginning, shows you about how to do shapes and stuff like that. But I don't recommend it. It's kind of nice to start off with, and then obviously once you get more confident with moving around and stuff like that, that is my big issue. I keep forgetting where I am. Kind of like Darius and everybody else, is the controls are very much different to oh, what do I want? That button in it to edit the Giants editor. You don't like them personally? Oh, okay. It was more for just getting like the bases is the reason, and I think somebody else suggested them. Who was it? Maybe Boomhauer or somebody. I can't remember now. Right, so as I can see, Stream Raiders is now actually ready. So let's jump over there and let's get this try again. For this, we got 30 units down. That's absolutely amazing, guys. Well done. So good luck on this one. But yeah, it was mainly just to get the gist of Blender. I thought I'd try out that Blender Guru. But obviously I know Mr. Shy Wizard there has also done a few. That's interesting, bad lad. Because Cowboy Mike's was saying a little while ago that he was having issues with it taking ages to load back in. Come on, guys, we can do it. Oh my goodness, what is going on today? Come on, come on! Oh my goodness, this is not good. These guys are just too strong, I think. I might have to start a new map. No. Okay. No problem. Okay, I am going to start a new map because for some reason that just seems a lot harder than an easy one. So let's go back to the beginning. Let's take the next route up instead. Let's bring it back. Let's get you guys some wins, eh? There we go. So let's try again. Let's go with this guy first of all. I'm going to drop him right in the middle. Obviously, if you want to join in, links in chat. You're more than welcome to join in. Obviously, while you guys are doing that, I am going to take a quick break because I do need to get pop to the toilet quickly. So let me just switch to the screen, and you can watch it. Actually, I'll switch over to my other tractor, and you can do the field slowly for you. So at least got something to watch. Because I had a drink earlier, and it's now starting to come through me, which is not good. And Farmer Gaming 22, there we go. Your name is now shown up properly. There we go. I just seen your name literally pop up there. And there we go. So he can actually just carry on doing that field for the minute. And I will be back in just a couple of minutes, guys, okay? Alright guys, I am back. Cool, alright then. Let me switch screens back over and we'll just get this field done quickly. And I'll just run around the outside. And let's see what's going on. So, she's going to head back to bed. Okay, Becky. Yeah, I'll be on for at least another hour or so. What's the time now? Hour. Let's see, I'll take 7:20, hour and a half. Well, up till 8 o'clock my time. Also, you can just about see my time in the top right corner there. So I'm in the UK, so it's slightly different for you guys over there in the States and that. And obviously, depending on who's on, could be raiding into Mr. Casket, who's streaming at the minute. Who's obviously a non-PG streamer, unfortunately. And I do believe that Mr. Ryan K should be going live in about 40 minutes or so. But obviously depending who's doing a bit of FS22, we'll just raid into them. And obviously we've got 22 minutes currently on before the next Stream Raiders battle goes live. If you want to join in, it's !Raiders in chat. And I just realised that I did have a few follows over the last couple of days. I think with Kosher Hacker was the last one in my last stream, and possibly Shane Beast Williams Smith. Obviously, if I didn't do it previously, thank you very much for those follows, guys, as well as Ginger Dingus, should say, who followed just a few hours ago, who also streams as well. I would definitely recommend checking her out. She is a non-PG streamer as well, but she is an American. I know a lot of the SGA guys tend to lurk in her chat. I know Mr. Darius seems to really quite like taunting her with bits and stuff like that. But yeah, I think somebody like that in the SGA would be another benefit as well. Obviously, it's another female. Obviously, we do currently have one SGA female streamer on Twitch at the minute. Actually, she's the only female we've got. Everybody else is a man. So it's definitely need more females, guys. So if you stream and you have, say, 700 follows, you could also apply direct to Dajnet. That's for any of you who stream out there. You got 700 followers on Twitch. Just send Dajnet a message on the SGA website, and obviously we'll consider you guys. Obviously, a little bit of checking out your streams and such, see what content you sort of do regularly. Obviously, if it's farm sim, that is absolutely great. But obviously, you can also be voted in as well. So yeah, just if you are streaming, just keep streaming. Obviously, maybe whisper a streamer, and just say that you stream as well. And obviously, we will give you shout outs if we know that you stream. Obviously, I know that Farmings for Life is a streamer. I think Beck, they're Farming Gaming 22 there, streams as well. Not too much recently, unfortunately, but yeah, definitely well worth checking all those guys out. Right, so that's that one. I did notice there's a few little bits on this field missed, so grab that one as well. There we go. Drop you down. See, so apart from a little bit of fertilising, once these guys start growing, they can now be left alone, which is quite cool. But yeah, just a little reminder as well, guys, on the 12th of February this month, I will be doing a 12-hour charity stream. Kind of a thank you to you guys for obviously helping me reach that Giants partner little goal I had going. Obviously, any money during that stream that's donated will be going to cancer research. Depending on how much actually gets raised throughout the day, I might split it between the cancer research in the UK and do half maybe to America. Because obviously there is a few guys out there that I know of who are unfortunately struggling with cancer at the minute. And obviously, if they can get a little bit extra funds for support themselves or to actually research into getting rid of the horrible disease, then it's more the merrier would be welcome. But obviously that will be from 8 a.m. I was going to 8 p.m. there for a minute. Start off. No, 8 a.m. in the morning till 8 p.m. my time, which is obviously GMT time. Let's see, 5. So it's going to be about 3 o'clock Eastern time in the morning. That'll be starting and running through till about 3 in the afternoon then for you guys in America. Obviously it is up on the SGA website on the calendar. There is a little link in chat there for you to check that out, and obviously that does also show when everybody's streaming and all the other streamers in the SGA. Obviously the only one that isn't on there at the minute is Mr. Mouse 222 2222. It's like 4 twos. Obviously he does stream on YouTube, which I definitely recommend going over there and checking him out. He did some awesome stuff in 19 on Uncharted, and he's checking out a lot of different maps at the minute on 22. There we go. And Mr. Lars Garage, thank you very much for the epic, oh heck, artillery, much appreciated, bud. Should really do this in cab, it's a lot easier. So that is all my fields and I planted for now. Obviously I was just thinking, while I was off there for a moment, is a couple of things I do need to get up and going at some point is obviously the tailor shop. So I can actually make some clothes and such. The thing is I haven't got a lot of products to put into it yet, which is why I haven't really started on it. There we go. Obviously now that I'm starting to actually produce cloth and stuff, I can sure get that going soon. So I just need to whiz over there, see how that is. So that can now stay there. Tailor shop is... Heck, now you're asking. So that one? Nope. That's farmer's market. That's the flour mill. Where? Oh, spinnery, that's the one I want. Oh, hello. And I've still got a big, huge bale here. Taking ages to unload that. Wow. But yeah, I've got my first pallet of fabric, which is absolutely amazing. Yay, finally. Obviously, these are just the same ones that the paper is being used on. The only difference is it's just white all the way around. But yeah, that's cool. Very slow, that's the only thing I do find with some of these. Can be nice if they were maybe just a fraction faster. Let's see how we're doing. And obviously this is the extended version of the base game Vert 1, I'm hoping. Yep, so obviously you're going to need your wool, your cotton and hemp, as well as electricity, labour and morale with this one on this map. And now you can actually produce your wool, your cotton, your hemp wool, as it were, or fabric, and then obviously get a boosted version as well of those. That's quite cool. And I don't know if it's just me, but it looks really, really like that's going to tip it down before too long. So let's save that and let's see what else we need to get on with. Something else I was kind of thinking is obviously I do need more fields. So what I might do with this little area at the top is, because that's quite a good sized land, I could probably get a couple of fields in there. So that's probably what I'm going to do. I could probably get a little, let's think, maybe a little road down the side here. Where does that come out to? So I can probably get a road in after my little forest down here and heading into a couple of fields. That would be quite good, or even one big one. So I think that's what we're going to do now, actually. So that's a forklift, that's that guy. I might actually see if I can get an attachment put onto that for the Brucks, to be honest. So is that the red one? There we go. So I'm going to use this guy today with my little trailer from 19 that Mr. Shy Wizard was nice enough to convert over, and that is not going to take a lot in there. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just drop that off. There we are. Yeah, and I do need to look into that error as well. Oh heck. What's that for? No depth of our earth. Fixed straw mat. That's an interesting one. Haven't seen that pop up before. But yeah, for some reason this trailer keeps sending off a particle error, which I'll have to maybe look into, or speak to Shy about that. It might have been something that I've done when I was adding the logo onto the side, so I might have to just redo it. Here we go. More likely, probably my problem. There's nothing you did. Oh, is it? Okay. Ah, okay. Oh. Oh, phew! I thought I've broken something. Because I don't think I actually tested that out properly before I actually brought on here when I put the logo on it. But yeah, if it's something easy and I can do that, let me know what I need to do and I can maybe fix it. And I'm totally missing that. No, also because of these funny trees on here, I'm just going to use the Brucks. There we go. Only happens with certain fill types. Oh, okay. Well, I think that one's set to bulk, so missing emitter shapes. Oh, okay. I'm trying to find someone to put my logo on a trailer. Well, if you let me know, I could probably do it for you, Cowboy, if the trailer isn't too bad. Send me a whisper on Discord if you want. What trailer and a logo or something. Okay, so this is going to be quite a big area. So I might just leave these trees down here for the minute. And I think I'll start attacking a few of these because that's quite a good bit of field there actually. Might even be able to get definitely a couple in there. Yeah, no worries, mate. To be honest, it's good practice for me. The more I do it, the easier it actually gets, I find. Come on, cut it, cut it. Oh, I think there it is. There we go. Right, so I'm going back to the keyboard because it's a lot easier, to be honest with this. Now, if I remember rightly, I can probably come across a lot further, because obviously that's where the glue factory line is, so let's take a few of these ones over here out. I'll get these right. What do you mean I do not have access? I just took the leaves off, you stupid thing. How can I not be on the line? Let me see something a minute. I must be right on that line there. Oh, that is nasty. That is really nasty. You beep beep beep. Might be buying another part of land actually in a minute. Oh. See, why does it do that? That's just wrong. Stop teasing me. It's not fair. Hey, Kukudrang? I think that's how you pronounce your name. Did you get the whisper I sent you? That, oh, I guess so, yeah, because you just mentioned, said thanks, yeah. Is it working alright? I wasn't quite sure. Nope, don't have me on that one either. Okay, so I need to definitely come across a bit for do these ones. Oh god, my name has been sent. Alright, mate, I'll have a look after the stream for you and see what I can sort out. There we go. But just as it's you. Yeah, I did test it. It has a little collision when you turn sharp. Yeah, I had a feeling it might, because it's got quite a short attacher. So yeah, it's this guy here in it. That's quite short. I don't know if that could be extended or anything, to be honest. But yeah, this is what I've basically done for a trailer that can be attached to your forage wagon. It does have some unreal capacities, so I'm not actually going to show you, but I'll give you a hint. And then obviously got loads of colour options as well, and obviously your rims as well. So if you like pink, like NBC does, you can have a nice pink trailer there. Be kind of interesting if I can get this to be done, but nah, I'm not too worried. It's only when I turn. Oh, okay. But yeah, no worries, mate. Obviously, you just have to really ask, and I'm sure I don't mind doing the odd capacity there. And thank you very much for the subscription there, mate. Much appreciated. You really honestly don't have to, but it does help a lot. And obviously with it being February, I am going to be donating all the money from Twitch to charity as well. So that will be paid in March when I do get paid, if I get paid anything. Kind of considering with that one to be donated to I think it's a child charity that Giants are working on at the end of the month. Oh, bless your cotton socks. Yeah, so this whole month is going to be completely paid to charity, whether it's through Twitch, donations, stuff like that. It's all going to charity. And like I have mentioned, I am going to be doing a 12-hour stream on the 12th of February, which is literally 2 days before my mum's birthday, who unfortunately passed away from cancer. So yeah, that is all going towards a good cause. And also I've mentioned that there is people out there still suffering who need as much help as they can. So if you do have a free minute, please do pop in on the 12th and show a bit of sympathy, because it's going to be literally my first one. And obviously at the minute my time is quite limited on when I can do long streams. And how you doing, Mr. Reaper? What if he's wearing like? Oh, yeah, you never know. You never know what kind of socks somebody's got. It could be like alpaca wool, for all I know. That'd be quite cool. I do obviously know that Mr. Dave is working on an update for this week, adding some new products and that into the map, and a couple of factories, I believe. When that comes, who knows? But hopefully not too long. Which is probably why I'm here alone today, so he can actually get on and get these things done, and have an amazing stream later where you guys can actually bombard him and kick him out of his game if you want to. And that's something else I might consider actually adding as well. The option to kick me from my game or throw me into another vehicle. And I need to really figure out where the heck the end of this property is. Well, it's all the money goes to charity, so the more ideas I can come up with that can help them out, I will try. So that's gonna be quite a way yet. Okay. I know another little trick, obviously, with the landscape tool. Sometimes I've noticed, I don't know if it's a program I've got or one of the mods I've got, it seems to override some of the landscaping issues. So let's see if I can figure out roughly where it is. These trees, obviously, if it's not on my property, it shouldn't cut down like those ones on the other side there. But yeah, definitely recommend chopping these down with a brux or something like that. One nice thing is the other, yeah, so there's roughly where my line is. So that's fine. Another good way of doing it is with a plough. You can actually come along, and once you hit that edge, it will stop obviously producing a field. There we go, so that's fine. Might even do that in a minute. Just grab a plough, take it from one side to the other. Hopefully this should be still on my land. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Rough start to the day, but I'm getting better. And the worst thing is my daughter's going to be off school tomorrow, with obviously all this COVID-19 around. There seems to be a lot in her school at the minute, so the school's decided that her year is going to be taking, in essence, the day off, but obviously doing homeschooling, not online tutoring and stuff, so she'll still be going to school regardless. There we go. And at some point we need to get a cat into the vets to get his bit snipped, because he's a little bit of a pickle getting. There we go. Oh, I think I might have got that a little bit too high on that one. There we go. Come on, cut it. There we go. But yeah, so this is something I'm definitely probably going to do a lot on my 12. I keep wanting to say 24 hours, 12-hour stream. Is cutting trees down, because obviously I am planning on doing the 12 hours on Uncharted for you guys. So if you've got any questions on the map, about the map you're having issues with, we can always run through it there and then. Obviously at the minute the only person that's really doing it is Mr. X-Man. Obviously all the rest of us are on here. I know Mr. T Miller out there is doing a little bit on there as well in the mornings for me. And before we get too far into this, get this Stream Raiders battle done. And we have 38 units down. You guys are absolutely superstars. So let's drop a haste in there and get this battle going. Ah, that's more like it, guys. Well done. Congratulations. And congratulations to Zodiac, who's getting some extra coins there, and Cabo Mikes for getting some vampires there. Wow. Like it. I actually got a vampire myself now in my arsenal, which is absolutely amazing. I just need to get one on my player account now. Right then, so let's see what we got now. What can we put down here? So this is kind of a simplish one, so I think I'll try the vampire on this one, see if I'll go. There we go. So if you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. We've got a link in chat, just click on that and then drop your units. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Wow, just had a coffee and that came straight through me. Yeah, just click on the link and you can join in, just like Tadpole there has. And I hope he's doing well out there. And Mr. Link's placing down an epic vampire. Obviously, placing down your normal units will produce a potion. Also, when you get to 45 potions, you can then actually supersize or make your unit an epic. And there's another one by Cowboy Mike's placing down an archer. You guys are absolute superstars. Obviously, having these guys on harder battles is definitely well worth using, but you can add them anytime you want. And I'm going to now jump back to my game, and also going to get a couple of notifications to start off with. There we go. So there's that. And obviously remember with these Stream Raider units is to make sure to upgrade them when you can. So it does make the battles a little bit easier. There we go. So that's off my land there. So let's try this one over here. That one's off as well. Okay, no problem. So these guys over here should be on my land. But I'm going to try and keep a couple of these down here. Actually, yeah, I'll take these guys off as well. And what I'll just do is actually create a little road, a little path up the side here, where my little forest area is. I do need to obviously add a few more trees just to bring that right across. Personally, these little decoration ones are a bit of a pain in the bum. I had a couple of birches the other day. Oh heck, that's quite a bump there. I'll have to smooth that out for definite. Yeah, I had a couple of birches, and obviously, as everybody's aware, there is the tree issue, and it crashed my game. When I went to chop the first one down, crash, went back in, left it alone, went to the next one, crash again, heck. What I ended up doing is actually going back in, using the chainsaw, cutting it down, and then I actually was able to get the rest of it with the brucks, which was really good. So I was actually able to get rid of it permanently. But that whole area looks like it needs a good bit of dealing with. So it could be a little something for you guys to try out if it doesn't work with, say, the brucks initially, or a tree harvester, just to go in with the chainsaw, give that a try. One did wig out a little bit, throw off that funny little shapes that it does, but once it came in contact with obviously the brucks here, it disappeared. There we go. Come on. Let's try that. Come on, I know it's here somewhere. There we go. So, I might as well take these down as well and actually start a nice field down here. Do maybe a little field on the side here. And a couple heading off that way. That'll be fine, I think. So that'll be what we'll do next. What we'll probably just do is run the smooth tool over it first. Might even just leave this part as a extension for placing down. Keep chopping and changing mind what I'm doing at the minute. It's not good. What else have I got? I haven't really got anything else for the minute to place down, so... choices. I think I'll make it a part of a field, something here. I can always landscape it, the field away afterwards. Come on, cut. There we go. There we go. That will do for now. Now I don't think we've got anywhere we can actually sell wood chips because that is quite a good payday there. Not my luck, it's going to be the sawmill. And obviously I own that. Wood chips. Wood chips there. So I've got a heck of a lot in storage already, which isn't good. And Zaxxon, thank you very much for the epic musketeer. So, got the composter. Oh yeah, I could put in there. I could do the composter there. Now, one thing I am trying to stay away from is obviously using the train. Farmers market, I suppose that'll do. And go for a little drive. Obviously, the more money I can get that freaking debt paid off. So we'll just take a little drive up there quickly. And then go from there. Obviously, if you want the Brucks, you can get it on the SGA website by Big Daddy. It's a beast of a machine. The reason I tend to stay away from it is on a couple of occasions now I've done a contract. I've literally left it till the last minute before hiring the train to use it, and I end up getting charged like 68 grand for like a few seconds worth of use. It's kind of one of those things that is what's the point in doing the whole contract at the end of the day? Actually ended up costing me money. So yeah, that is one reason why I'm staying away from the trains. I know that Mr. Darius has actually gone in and edited some of his contracts so that so they don't actually use the train system or anything. I'm not sure. I honestly do not know. Where am I going? Up here. It's just one of those things, but I've had it on a couple of contracts that I've done up there, so I also had it once right before that. I thought it was maybe just me misreading it, but I actually looked at my finances and stuff in game, and it actually showed that like a huge amount went out in just one go. So yeah, I'm staying well away from the trains for the minute. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I wanted to do that one. Now I can never remember which one I want. Is it this one or the other one? It's the other one. I always want to know why there's two blinking triggers here. That's just daft. Yeah, I think it was a potato contract, if I remember right. It was the last one, and I thought, nope, I'm not doing it again. And it helps if I'm on the trailer as well, doesn't it? There we go. So while that's doing that, let's see. So let's go drag my tractor out of its bed. Nope, nope. I want the big guy. There. So one thing I might actually do at some point is trade this guy in for a bigger tractor. But one thing I did find the other day with this tractor in particular, I don't know if it's something that's in game, and that seems to have stopped. I might have to just set that on a worker because I doubt that's finished. Oh, it is. Okay, that wasn't too bad, I suppose. Let me send him down here first of all. Bump. Set destination, and you can park up down there. Yeah, so this tractor I'm in, the Fendt Vario, this is actually the special edition one, the Black Beauty or whatever it's called, that you get when you pre-order, and it's also available on the Giant's website. So now obviously you can pan yourself around to look in the back, but if you look very carefully in the F1 menu there, if you hit left shift B for Bravo, a cool little trick happens. You can actually drive in two directions. This is absolutely cool. Now I don't know if it works with the in-game version. I haven't actually checked that out. But yeah, you can actually spin your wheel around. Make life so much easier. There we go. Let's get rid of that now. Obviously, do check your key bindings as well. Obviously mine keeps switching between keyboard and my wheel for some reason. It's kind of annoying, honestly. I've got a weird, nice contract. Supply your storage with 21. Oh, nice! That is cool. But yeah, that is nice. Another thing as well, on the in-game mod hub, there is supply and transport missions as well you can add, which is you can make some pretty good money off of that. Also, you do need to have the products in your own stock to be able to do that. Works with the in-game event as well. Oh, okay. I honestly did not know that till the other day. I suddenly had the menu up and thought, hang on, change direction. Ooh, nice. Just take it out of storage and put it back in. You can do that as well. Wow, this day has really gone quickly. Look at that. I might actually drop that down before it gets too far. I do have some oil there that I need to figure out what to do with. I'm kind of hoping for like a chip factory or French fries for you guys in America. So let's go up here. I might even need some additional lighting and stuff. I was hoping to get some additional decorations up here, but I haven't really got around to it. So what I'm going to do is take it from this side, come out, I think, so you can find where that edge is. Let's see where you are. Should be somewhere around about there. Okay, that's interesting. So how can I get that lot down there placed? That is very strange, because that is definitely off my land. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. So let's bring that over a little bit more. What I could do is place down some trees, a row of trees there, I think. And let me bring up guidance here because that is going to be so much easier. So plough, there's that. And rotate home. Yeah, obviously though, I'm waiting on Dajnet's one at the minute to come out. I know he has mentioned a couple of times about getting something in game for the potatoes that he is going to be working on. Obviously the only problem is if you're adding additional factories to this map itself, it could cause issues, so that's why I'm just going to wait for Dave. It could be something that he's working on in a minute. I don't know, Mr. Boomhauer is going on about getting the potato washer. Oh, that'd be perfect actually. Just bring that in a little bit. Yeah, he's going to try and get the potato washer back. Obviously, I think he's just had a few issues with getting the product to actually come into the map like all the rest of the guys out there that are doing. And I'm just talking nonsense now because I'm trying to focus. There we go. Let's bring that in. However, I did find him a nice little mod which could be very helpful for you guys out there. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Is to help with his storage. There's that. And instead of having the products spawn out as soon as you put them in, it'll actually store them in it, and then you'll have a menu that you can select the amount of pallets you want spawned out. It's quite a nice little one. Not sure if you actually had a chance to look at it yet. I'm hoping you did. But yeah, how you doing, Mr. Phil? Oh, I've got to done it again, ain't I? Oh, that was a waste of time. And also, if you guys haven't checked it out on the SGA website, Mr. Darius Frost has created a little placeable pack of decorations, something like 70 items on there, most of which are going to be in your decorations here and others. So you got cars there, you got some vans, and you can't see because my silly little Stream Raiders thing is in the way. So let's get rid of that. So yeah, as I was saying, it's going to be from the basketball hoop there all the way along. There's a lot of cars, some tables, chairs, rocks, you name it. Barbecues, some vans there. Definitely well worth checking out. That pink one is that. You'll also have in the fences one fence and 3 sets of gates there. Actually, I think he has added some more to that. Actually, I didn't update it, but definitely well worth checking that out, guys. Oh good, but he's still on Shellbrick. Ah, okay. Right, so let's take this right up, and then what I can do is that just needs to be taken over a little bit. That way. Hey, Mr. Culp, how are you doing, bud? You had a doctor's appointment? That's no problem, mate. Obviously, we don't expect you guys to be in every stream 24/7. Well, if you can just pop in like so 5 minutes, say hi, that's fine by me, us. And Farmer Marks, thank you very much for the epic warrior there. Much appreciated, bud. And we do have 10 minutes left on the current battle. If you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. It's !Raiders in chat. And there it is. There seems to be a lot of epics in this battle. I'm not sure we're going to do it, guys. Right, I wonder what that road is like at the top. Hey, Mr. Boss.
Oh, I've been watching a little bit, but I'm waiting for my groceries. They're
Ah,
gonna be here in a few
actually,
minutes.
now that you're here,
Storm coming in.
I can put Discord back on now. There we go. Yeah, I did the update, and now all my sound settings have gone kaput.
Yes, they do that. Everybody's
There we go.
has. That update is lousy.
There we go.
Christopher is on his way with my groceries. At
Ah,
least I got him before the storm comes tonight or
that's
tomorrow.
interesting. That's coming through there.
I think it's coming.
Ah, so
I
it's
don't
hitting
know. They
you now as
just
well.
updated. It's supposed to come here. I was supposed to get only 4 to 7 inches. I don't know if the storm track changed, but I got the winter storm warning up now, so let's
Oh,
see what they
Bobby.
say.
Anyone notice Giants is gone live? Yeah, there's something. I'm not sure what the heck's going on, whether is a big announcement or what, but I know that Terminator and Virtual Farmer we're going to be going live about something. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, they upped my storm to 8 to 12 inch
Oh, blimey.
with
Yeah, 'cause
locally higher.
I know Casket's snowed in the, at the minute.
Yeah, it's coming here.
And Tadpole, thank you very much for the epic tank. Much appreciated, bud. But yeah, you can send some our way if you like. We very rarely get
You want
snow.
some snow?
Yeah, a lot would be nice. Because I
You
don't have
can
to.
have it all if you'd like.
Okay, yeah. Well, I don't have to go out for the next. Well, not tomorrow. Until Friday, I have to go back out. But if we can get something till maybe next week, it'd be quite nice.
Hey, it
Yeah.
might stick around for a while. Right now, according to this, it's 81 miles away.
Oh, blimey.
And it's probably moving slow because it's not cold enough. Right now,
Yeah.
it's rain. Oh,
Oh, yeah. I can't remember the last time I had snow around here.
you don't get snow very often?
Nope.
Well, come to New York. You can get it every other day.
Um.
Mm.
Oh, what's that holding now? You're nuts. No, I'm not. Or Dave. But yeah, I do like snow. I think the last time we actually had a decent downfall of snow where I am at the minute was 6 years ago, and we had
Yeah,
about 4 or 5 inches, and that was about it.
the only people that want snow are the people that don't get snow.
Yeah,
Once they get enough of it, they don't want it. Or if they get the problems that come with it.
yeah,
It's not always problematic, but I live in this building. I swear if I get 2 feet of snow, my roof might cave
yeah.
in. It's
Yes.
not looking good, the roof on this little apartment.
Oh, blimey. So, are you going for that other place that your landlord mentioned or not?
I don't think so.
No.
Reason being is I think I really want to try to get a car before then.
Oh, that's
Save up
fair
for
enough.
that. I thought about it, and I don't need more space, but it would be most helpful to be able to get a car sometime, hopefully maybe by the end of the summer if I can
Yeah.
afford it's not getting the car that's the problem. I can probably get a used car for with the money I've saved up.
Mhm.
It's the insurance and the gas and the repairs and
Yeah, that's where the cost comes. That is for sure.
yeah. So I think I'm gonna just wait. I'd like to get that first so I could get out beyond walking distance.
Yeah. Right. Where the heck's the edges? Must be here somewhere. Oh yeah, I've
It'd
gone
be
over.
nice to have a bigger place, but I don't really need it. That would just be luxury.
It would. You'd be too spoilt then.
What would I do with the extra room? I'd spend it all in the whatever room the computer's in anyway.
Oh, that's something I never noticed before. Yeah. I didn't know you put these in here. Huh.
Yeah, I believe it's Zodiac. That snow can get deep.
Interesting. Wow. Yeah. Obviously, when I was growing up, up in Scotland originally, we used to have really massive snow drifts and stuff. That is the sort of thing I miss. And I remember going out late at night doing the shopping with my dad in the big yellow Bedford van it was,
Mm-hmm.
and be pitch black, and I'd be sliding around in the back. It was great fun. I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously that was in the snow, and yeah, loved it. Now why did the trees not cut down?
I remember a big
Was
storm
that
years
noise?
ago. It was probably that big snowstorm back in 78 or whatever it was. No, not 78. 87. I can't remember. I know I was driving. I was probably just a few years out of high school.
Yeah.
The snowbanks, we went to where it was the worst. It was out. I can't even remember where we were driving. It was Western New York somewhere.
All right.
But the snowbanks were so high on the side of the road from the plows, and we were going through this area where there were cornfields on both sides.
Mhm.
It literally looked like you were driving through a tunnel with the drifting going over the top
Oh
of the
wow.
road and the snowbanks being up both sides. It was completely all you could see was the like tunnel driving through a snow tunnel.
Yeah. Oh,
It was awesome. I often, when
nice.
I was younger, I don't know if you guys done this before. Sometimes I would just get in my truck and just drive. See
Yeah.
what, just drive. Pick a direction. Usually I picked west because east I'd hit an ocean too soon. And I'd go out for like a 12-hour drive just heading in one direction and see what very often we did it in October to see if we could find the biggest pumpkin.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So we would just drive through farm country for hours upon hours. One year we got a pumpkin that it took 4 people to lift into the back of my pickup truck.
Holy heck. That's
It
huge.
was it was I can't even remember the weight that it was, but it was well over, I mean, it was massive. It was the biggest pumpkin I had ever seen.
Hmm.
Uh, It was on a display in front of this guy's farm, and I asked him if it was for sale, and he says anything's for sale if the price is right. And I said, "Well, how much you want for it?" And he goes, "Give me $100 and it's yours." So me and my friend paid $100 for a pumpkin.
Wow.
But it was huge. It was his, like, yeah,
Oh, that's cool though.
yeah, it was awesome. We carved that thing and you could put a person inside it.
I bet. Jeez. Nice.
Literally we did put a person inside it when it was carved out. Small person, be it.
Yeah, we don't get that sort of size over here, which is quite nice. You're lucky to get a cat in ours, to be honest.
Right. All right, groceries are here. I'll be back.
Okay. Cool. That is one big pumpkin you was on about. Nice. So I think that's going to be a nice sized field. What I'll probably do is a little divide in the middle afterwards, and then just make a slightly smaller one next to it there. I think that'd be quite nice. Might even do a little L shape going down their side, so that'd be cool. One thing I do particularly wanted to get planted was cotton, So I think that's what I'm going to do in here. Probably do that off screen, because I think this is going to take me a fair while to get this part ploughed. Also, I know a cosplay, you can actually just scan an area and it'll do everything for you. But that's just cheating. So what I am just going to do is quickly make a little divide over here. Right, let's do a bit of painting. We'll make it grass and we'll take it up. Just a couple of little bits there. This is the tricky part. Oh, see, he's gone and done it now. There we go. So that's not too bad, I think. There we go. So I'm not too bothered if it goes on the grass meadow, goes on the field a little bit. It just adds a little something extra to it. There we go. So that should be fine. Then I can make a little littler field just there. So that's fine. So I've got Stream Raiders is up and ready. So let me jump over to there and get that going. It's kind of a weird day today. All over the place. So pop that down there. Good luck, guys. We have 43 units. Nice one. And that's something else I'll be adding as well. Is obviously having the Stream Raiders going throughout the 12-hour stream. And at some point, I will also be activating my camera for you guys. Obviously, I did promise that, so I will keep to that promise as well. And to be honest, I'm going to put my wheel to the side because I just can't be bothered with it today. And look at that, nice and easy. Right, there we go. There we go. So we'll get that. And congratulations to Tadpole, Zodiac, and Lynx, who are all getting a little extra something that time. Oh, and look at that, I'm getting something too. Nice one. Some epic monks and some common spells. Welcome back. There we go. So let's jump straight into the next one, guys. And that's okay. I think we'll start off down here. So links in chat, guys. You're more welcome to join in if you want to. You don't have to. But obviously, the more the merrier. And obviously, in 30 minutes' time, I will then commence the battle. And obviously, this is going to be the last one for today. Obviously, after that, I will be looking to finish the stream off and figure out who to raid into, because I'm not sure who, if anybody is up at the minute. I'm hoping Ryan K is.
Yeah, Ryan's supposed to go live.
Yeah, he was meant to go 15 minutes ago from what I understand. I know Casket is streaming as well at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, obviously once we get closer to that time, I will have a look.
Yep.
Or we'll just kick Dave into gear and get him going.
Nope. I'm trying to kick myself into gear here. Load up.
Hello, Mr. Chris.
We went live already, but the first question says we're not answering questions.
Ah.
Oh, really? Who's not answering questions?
Kermit.
Oh, Kermit's not answering questions? Is he's out there somewhere?
Yeah, he's streaming at the minute.
Giant is live.
Yeah.
Oh.
With
I had no idea.
Virtual Farmer, I think it was, wasn't it? I'm sure it is. I had a message coming on Discord earlier.
And as soon as the stream went live, Kermit was there and was talking. He's like, yep, we're working on this, and we're doing this, and we're not answering questions about the FSL, any DLCs, or when the patch is coming.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Right, as that's quite dark, let me take it through the night. But that's interesting. But I can see where he's coming from at the end of the day. Obviously, they're getting questions thrown at them on Discord, on their website and everything. Kind of like what we are with, obviously, WolfCreek at the minute. So obviously they don't want to go through a stream where they're literally answering the same question 3, 4, 5 times
Yeah.
an hour. But obviously, if and when the patch does come out, or just I should say when, it'll come. And obviously once that happens, obviously we'll have a better, or Dave will have a better idea of what's been broken, what can be fixed and stuff like that, so we can get a working map for you guys out there. There we go. So that's a little bit better for you. But yeah, definitely needs to speak to Terminator at some point. Because obviously, one thing I was doing, everything that I make this month is going to charity, whether it's donations or through Twitch. And I was kind of thinking the stuff from Twitch to put towards the charity that the Giants is doing this month. Obviously, I've got a foggy as to who need to pay the money to afterwards. So yeah, I'll speak to Terminator about that at some point.
Mm-hmm.
There should be an update coming soon. Obviously, everything that's going to be on this map, it will be also on Uncharted, and it'll also be on NBC Acres when that comes out as well. So yeah, just really waiting on JD to get the updates sorted out. Obviously, we're waiting on Dave to get his stuff out, and yeah, it's a vicious circle. And obviously, Dave's now waiting on Giants, and yeah. But yeah, literally everything that's gone here right now on WolfCreek will be on Uncharted at some point, if not already. Obviously Tuesday and
You can't
Thursdays.
add them until I do, and I haven't given them an update, and I don't know when the next one's coming because I'm adding production.
Yeah. Obviously the best thing to do is really just at the minute check out X-Man's stream, because that's when he's mainly around. Obviously Dave's stream possibly. But yeah. Who knows? He might be in later. JD might be around to actually give a little bit extra information. How hard is it to edit a map? Depending on what you're editing, really. It could be something really simple, it'll take you like 2 seconds, or it could take for hours. So for instance in 19 on Uncharted, I actually took the map into editor and removed all the trees for a test map, and that took me literally about 5 minutes to do that. You found a map I like, but it just has a few issues. But depending on those issues, obviously if you pop it in chat, and obviously we do have Dave here who might be able to help you.
Depends on the map.
But yeah, depends on the map. I know a certain one that I wouldn't touch if it was the last one in Farm Sim.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, okay. Suddenly started hearing a beep. I thought, what the heck is that? It's the wife putting the heat on.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. It's not an SGA, man. It's called Flatlands. All right, yeah. Yeah, and what's the issue you're having with that? That one I've heard of. Rain. Rain. Rain can be used as a fill type, can't it? Okay, so the grain drop off for the grain mill is in the air. To place a roll down. So is the would that be placeable, or is that actually built into the map first of all? The grain drop off. If it's already in the map, then you can quite easily open it in editor and drop that trigger down. If it's a placeable, then you probably need to edit the actual placeable. It's in the map, yeah. So you just unzip the map and open the i3D in Giant's editor. Find that particular ramp and just lower it down. Obviously, where you've possibly done any editing, it might change, like the landscaping. That might reset it all. But depending on what sort of ramp, if it was a placeable ramp, then you should be fine. Then in one field there's a floating sign and a random concrete slab. Wow, that sounds like a right dodgy map. But yeah, if you can find them, you could probably, while in the editor, you could probably move them. I would imagine the concrete slab could be from the BGA, maybe? But you could actually just click on them and delete them if need be. Or even just move them around the map somewhere. So it's less visible. You could actually pop, like, say, for instance, the sign. You could maybe move it to actually where it should be, next to a road, for instance. Yeah, but give that a try. Obviously, what I would recommend is make a backup of it first, in case if you do break it. And then just have a little play around. Because that's basically what Dave did. He did like a tree in one map. Somebody said, well, why don't you get rid of it? And yeah, he just went in, took it out, and then just carried on from there.
Yep.
Who knows, you could be the future Dajnet.
You can have my job.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty easy, to be honest. That, I would imagine. The only thing that I would be concerned of is if you try and delete them, that they delete other things in the map. Because, say for instance, what can I think of? Telegraph poles, they're linked to other things from what I understand. They could end up deleting a factory or something that's on the map, I don't know. Hence why you do create that backup just in case if something does go wrong. But yeah, just give it a try, you never know. Just unzip it, make sure it is unzipped. Obviously you have the current version of Giant's editor. And go from there. So you can, obviously, as you're playing on the map, you'll know exactly where those parts are. And just go in, try and remove them, or relocate them to somewhere else on the map. So until you get in there yourself, you never know. It could be something really simple, like just lowering them down to the ground and moving them to the left and right, whatever. Obviously, Dave is probably the best person to watch because also all the map editing that he's done earlier. And I just realised there was a stretch there. Thank you very much. And hats off. And I'm sure if I got any of that wrong, Dave would have definitely corrected me on that.
If he was paying attention.
Yeah. But yeah, obviously, what you could always do, go back to Dave's channel and check out some of his earlier streams in 22, where he is doing a lot of the map editing and stuff. I believe they stay up for, was it about 3 or 4 months, something like that? As
Yeah, a
your
couple months
partner?
anyway.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I'm still waiting for him to put them up onto YouTube, to be honest, but yeah. But yeah, you can always go back a few months at least and check them out. Can you remove a building in a map as long as it has no trigger? Yeah, you should be able to. So, for instance... Oh, heck. So, for instance, in Elm Creek, you've got all these houses along here, haven't you? Obviously, what Dave's actually done in the editor is removed most of these buildings and replaced them with a placeable version that can actually be sold. All you need to do is go take the map into the Giants editor, find the particular house. So for instance, if I want to get rid of this house here, you click on that and then hit delete. That is the easiest way of doing it. And then just save and load it up, zip it up and load it back in. But yeah, you could find that sometimes what you might find is if it's a factory for instance, there might be things attached to that as well. But yeah, you could do exactly the same thing in another map.
Mm-hmm.
But like I did say, make sure you do backup
Yeah, I got the
first.
auto load trailer.
But
Been
yeah,
using it.
you've been using an autoloader.
I haven't used the auto load feature, but the trailer's really
Okay.
nice. I've been.
Actually, to be honest, the only autoload I've actually literally used is the tree one, the log
Yeah,
trailer.
that's the one. But that's
Yeah.
the one he's talking about.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I
Might have
don't
read
use
that
the other
there.
auto loaders.
Yeah. It's like I see Darius and all that, and they're using it, and thinking, really? For a few pallets like that, you could load it up with a forklift like I was doing earlier. I actually kind of enjoying using the forklifts at the minute.
I use super strength.
Oh,
But I have way more than a few pallets.
well, I loaded up the Crone curtain-side trailer with quite a few pallets earlier with the forklift.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that didn't take too long. It was quite nice. Enjoyed that.
When I loaded up my juice at the Crone trailer, it took 2.5 trailer loads.
Wow. Actually, I've still got more down there, to be honest. I haven't got all of them yet. Yeah. Actually, one thing I can do, as I've got a little bit of money there, pay off my last little bit of my loan. Yay! Finally, I'm debt free. Cool. There we go. So anything I have now and make is mine. It's all mine. Finally. It's actually the auto load, and it works. Yep. And I did notice it's so it seems a lot stabler, that login trailer as well, than the 19 version. Don't know if it's just me not overloading it as much. Obviously, the trees I've been using, you can see in the background there, they're fully grown spruces. And I think I had 8 or 9 of them per trailer. And that seems pretty good actually. And obviously once I've loaded them up, I'm taking them from, here I'll show you. So obviously this is where the forest is over here. I'm taking them to the sawmill, so I'm going literally all the way down here. It's quite a straight road, but I didn't have a single issue apart from a little part in the road here where they're married up together. It seems like every trailer hits it, but all the way up to here I didn't have a single issue apart from that one spot where the bridge is just before you get to it. But I think that's more of a base game thing, because I don't think they've actually changed any of the roads there, did you?
Where?
Around by the grocery mart.
I didn't change any roads on the internal part of the.
No. Yeah, so that's definitely a base game thing then. Giants issue. I wonder if I can see it actually from there. And I can't find that blinking carrot that I had the other day as well. So it must have been removed with the last update.
I didn't remove any carrots,
Um,
nor did I plant them.
it was one of the wild ones. You know how Darius mentioned... Oh,
Yeah,
there we
no,
go.
I don't know.
There we go. There's a carrot.
There you go.
A wild
Two
carrot for those
carrots.
wild bunny rabbits and all that. And then we've got
Oh, cool.
a little bit of
You got some nice.
some of
Yeah,
that
I
there
don't
as
know how
well.
to.
So yeah, I knew I'd seen them somewhere around here.
They're decorative carrots.
Yeah. So yeah, somewhere up around here. Oh, no, there must be a joining. Not sure where it is though, and I don't think that's going to show, is it? Because every time I come along here with a trailer, it seems to hit it. Could be around about here somewhere. Nope. Actually, it might be. But yeah, I think there must be a joining on the roads around here somewhere, and it makes the trailer go flying. Yeah, I'm guessing it's where the lines end. That's interesting. They're missing a strip. Never even noticed that before. In the middle of the road. So yeah, there must be something here that is hidden. I'll have to check that on the base game as well. I'm sure I had it then. But anyway, back to my ploughing. So if you've got 10 minutes left on Stream Raiders, guys, if you want to join in, there is still time. Just do !Raiders in chat and you can join if you haven't already. We currently have 22 units down, so hopefully this is going to go our way. And obviously it is going to be the last one for today. So just answer that question quickly. There we go. But yeah, I found a storage for Boomer where it actually loads the pallets into, and but it doesn't kick them back out like his does. It actually stores them almost like a 19 stuff used to do, and you can actually select the amount of pallets you want to spawn back out. I'm not sure if you had a chance to look at it yet. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I've got 3 monitors going at the minute as well. Kind of happy about that. The other thing is the third monitor is like only a little 18-inch, which has my Stream Raiders on it. But it'll do perfectly fine for that. I forgot I actually had it, to be honest. But one day, I'm aiming to get at least another 24-inch, and yeah, then a couple more after that. Nah. want the video of Dave making a 4X map. I want to make my own version of Elm Creek. I looked at the videos of the 3D. Ah, okay. Do you have a video, Dave, of you
I don't think I
expanding?
have it anymore.
Ah. What
It
about the
was one of
ones
the early
from
ones.
19 or something? When the old ones, is that
It
same
wouldn't
way?
work. It wouldn't
Okay.
even come close to work.
Okay.
Did I do a video on the 4X?
I
I
don't.
don't even
It might
remember.
not been. Oh yeah.
We've done
Just
it
think.
parts throughout. There was no real video on doing it
Yeah.
because it's such a huge process. It was several videos early on, but they are probably now at this point off of the
Yeah.
VODs.
Cause I know on YouTube you've done edits to maps where you've expanded them out and stuff.
Oh yeah, and 19 and
Yeah.
17, but I didn't do a YouTube series for 22.
That's a
Time.
shame. Would that process still work though for 22?
No,
No.
it's different.
It is
It's
completely
too
different
different.
then.
It'd
Okay.
just confuse people.
Okay.
Parts of it would work, but there's so much new stuff to learn in this with the graphics and everything
Yeah.
changing.
That's annoying.
Your best bet, to be honest with you, if you want to create a 4X map, is grab the Uncharted map, flatten it, because there's not a lot in there. Remove the objects and build your own at
Yeah.
this
There
point.
you go.
There's no need to go through all those other steps anymore because there's 4Xs out there you can edit. No need to scale it up. That's the hardest part.
Yeah.
If you want to make your own version of Elm Creek, then wait till WolfCreek comes out and then make
Yeah.
it your own.
There you go. Yep. Which hopefully, if Giants hurries up, it won't be too much longer. Yeah, 'cause obviously you got the um, first DLC hopefully coming out in the next month or so, so they've got to have a patch out soon to get ready for that. I do have to say those trees are really quite nice in autumn. Autumn is one of my favourite times, to be honest. It's very colourful. That and spring. With all the placeables now, could you take a blank map and create your own map within the game? You could make a modded map, yeah. I'm guessing. Obviously, if you're editing any the base game ones, it could potentially break your game, so hence why you would take a copy of that and then make it a map of your own. Might not even have terrain editing. I would imagine so. I would have thought so. Obviously, Dave's more up on creating maps than me.
Yeah, kind of. That's the point with the Uncharted type map is to create your own.
And I think that's also the purpose of that is it construction map that's on the in-game mod hub, where you use the in-game tools, landscaping and stuff, to create a map of your own. But it's kind of like almost before No Man's Land type map,
Right.
which is why a lot of people seem to dislike it. I think I'll give it a try. You guys gave me a new idea. Okay, glad we could help. And obviously, if you're not following Mr. Dave or Dajnet, make sure you do. Obviously, he is going to be on in what's it, 7 p.m. Eastern time, where you can actually maybe even get a bit of trolling done on him. You can make him exit his game, switch vehicles and all that with Dexper, or Dixper, whatever it's pronounced. You have to... yeah, that is something with a lot of maps you do need a little creativity. One thing, actually, my own creativity that I've obviously done at the minute, because if you look at my actual farm itself, obviously this is WolfCreek. Let me just go up in the air and show you. Flight mode. Here we go. So obviously this is everything that I've done personally. So obviously when I started in... oh heck, what one is it? The second option, where you just get a little bit extra money, but there's no farm here at all. And I've literally recreated this entire farm itself about 3 or 4 times now. Obviously, being that I'm from the UK, it's kind of got a bit of a UK twist to it, where everything's quite small, tight together and that. One area I'm still planning on changing is this area over here. But this is something that I was working on the other day, and obviously thanks to Mr. Darius, I've actually now been able to get some like little vehicles placed down, the odd satellite there, a little gazebo type thing in the garden there, just to sort of help finish them off. Obviously there's a few more bits I want to put in some of these. Obviously got another house here, let's come down a little bit. Obviously got some nice front yard, sort of planters, some more vehicles there. Got a nice little 2-person swing there, which is quite nice. So yeah, this is where the creativity does come in handy. Obviously, when you load in, there is a couple of houses here that you can actually sell. This is what I've basically redone for the map. Obviously, each of these houses is one of Dave's houses, where it has a worker in it. So each of these houses is actually creating trash and workers that I can then use. And obviously, a lot of the houses in the map. So if I jump over here, as long as you obviously own the land, you should be able to sell a fair few of these and replace them. Just out of curiosity, I don't know if I'd actually own any of these lands here. Oh look, there's me. I'm floating. Oh, I'm crouching in the mid-air. That's quite funny. But obviously, if you own the land, you can actually click on the old demolish. There you go. So there's one that can be removed, and you could actually take that whole area, maybe put a couple of houses there, or even 4 if you wanted to. I must own that land. There's another one there. You could maybe get a couple of little houses in there. Obviously, the fire department, that could actually be removed, but obviously that is something that you need for obviously safety in that. Obviously, I'll keep that one there. That one can be removed, but yeah, I think, is it all of the houses now can be removed on here, or the majority of them? So there's a lot of potential out there for those little bits like what Darius has created, just to tweak things, make it a little bit more sort of lived in, should we say. And let's get this last battle going, and I'll read that. And what we've got, so we've got 38 units down. You guys are absolutely amazing no matter what. So we'll just drop that there. Good luck, guys. Right, so yeah, there you go. So that nobody has. One thing I do miss as well is my Uncharted save game. I kind of liked everything that I'd done. I've still got it, to be honest, but I haven't been back to 19 in quite a while. Ah, there we go. Congratulations, guys. You are all winners in my eyes. And Tadpole, Cabo Mikes, and Lynx are all getting a little extra something there. And obviously, that is much, much appreciated. That is going to be the last one for today on Stream Raiders. So what I can actually now do is jump back to here and remove those screens there. We've got another 10 minutes or so before looking to find a little somebody to raid into. Excuse me. But yeah, that's the whole purpose of Uncharted at the minute, is for you guys to get used to everything that's on Elm Creek at the minute, but also bring that creativity into play as well, and to make it your own little paradise, as it were. One thing I would say, if you can, is obviously make regular backups, just in case. Something I actually need to do with my save games. And if you want to do any form of like landscaping or something like that, and you're not sure how to do it, is maybe find like maybe one of the base games, go into that and practice, and then actually once you're happy with it and how things work, then start using it in your main game. If I made a data file copy of the in-game, would it have the patterns for the road in it? It should do. Dave can probably answer that one better, to be honest. About making a copy of the base game, Elm Creek.
Yep. You can.
And I know it in Giant's Editor. And actually, I only found it the other day, or was told about it. Actually,
If you make a base copy of the base game, you have everything the way Elm Creek is.
Here you go. Let me switch to my desktop a sec. When you load it up, Giant's Editor. I'm hoping this is going to pop over. Come on, come on, come on. One sec. Actually, what's the time like? There we go. In the menu, and I only found this out the other day. If you go to File and New Mod from Game, if you click on that, it'll bring up a little menu. It's a drop-down menu, and you can actually take any of the base maps. So, for instance, if you wanted to do Elm Creek, that would be the Mod Map US. If you clicked on that and did OK, you could actually make a copy of the base game map and put it anywhere in on your computer that you can then edit and change and play around with, but obviously in the editor, or you could actually load it back in as a modded map. That is a lot easier, guys, yeah? And what you can also do, obviously it does the maps. Another thing it'll also do is don't know if it's all of the base game stuff, equipment and that, but a lot of the stuff that's base game at the minute is in this list now. So if you wanted to take the Cotton Express, for instance, so that's the case version, you could click on that and make that into a mod and then edit that. But yeah, somebody actually told me that. I didn't realise that the editor did that now. But yeah, that is definitely something you could try, and you're more than welcome, mate. Obviously, that is the whole point of this community. We all try and share and help each one of us. and that was actually from Wimmer. He actually told me about that. Obviously, I was having an issue with editing a tractor that is now Mr. Baitaco's case tractor. That's the green one. Obviously, I was having an issue getting the color variation options to come in properly, and he actually said, "Well, do this, do this." And I thought, "Wow, holy heck, I didn't know about that." So yeah, that was how I was able to get around the issues I was having. But obviously, you can create a map if you wanted to. If you know obviously how to push the bits out, the walls out, you can do it that way, or you can just leave it as is. Delete all the trees if you wanted to, flatten it. One thing I would say, if you are going to edit it, make sure you save the factories and stuff, maybe into another folder, because they do come in handy later on. You can even make them placeables like what Dave's done, and make little tweaks here and there in the XML, add products, stuff like that. But yeah, there's so many different tools out there, it's kind of cool. And obviously watching Dave as well, he has lots of little programs running in the background that he uses, like for making your icons and little edits and stuff here and there. Definitely well worth checking out and grabbing and finding out exactly what he's using if you are making maps. So like for instance, if I go into here, so if we come scroll down a little bit, all of these here are like Dave's own little images that he's created. The same with all these here. They're more base game, but yeah, they'll probably be in there as well. But yeah, it's amazing what this guy can do at the end of the day. And you've only seen part of it. Well, so if you played his 19 maps, you would have seen a lot of these products already. So we'll already have an idea of how they work. Obviously, with 22, they are slightly different, as I'm finding out myself. Obviously, he's adding more and more stuff all the time. And now that my rabbiting's done, I'll do. Just filling in airspace there. There you go. So we have Mr. Casket out there still streaming away. I know he did need to take a break at some point to do some snow clearing, so the only other person out there is Mr. Impact. So it's entirely up to you guys whether you want to go over to see Mr. Casket. Obviously he is non-PG. Or we have Mr. Impact, who's currently on WolfCreek as well. Yeah, I forgot to change that screen, didn't I? Reddit? I haven't got Reddit count. Don't know why that keeps coming through. Obviously, if you've got any questions, guys out there, you're more than welcome to pop them in chat and we will try and help them. No matter which stream you're in, we will try. And the good thing is, well, is if the streamer doesn't know, there's usually somebody in chat as well, who will know the answer. Which is really good about this community, and obviously being back to back on these streams now for God knows how many days. I've lost track. Oh, that's an area I need to edit because that is horrible. Yeah, obviously we've gained a lot of it, knowledge as well as you guys have. There we go. Do a bit of soften on that. That's one horrible little bump. There we go. While I'm here, that area there looks a little bit naff and all. But yeah, that's one cooler feature as well now with the landscaping tool. They don't actually delete any of the fields with a lot of this stuff. I think the only one that might do it is the flatten. Hey Acid Burn, how you doing? Anyone know how to add terraform to a bucket or shovel? The best person to speak to about that was probably Darius. I think he's actually looked a lot in the scripting and stuff. It is, from what I understand, a lot of work. So it might be worth messaging him. No, don't worry, bud. Not a worry. Okie dokie. I am gonna call it quits for today. So let me bring up my ending screen and hit the credits and see who we've got out there to raid over to. But obviously, big, huge thank you to all you guys for coming out and hanging out with me today. Obviously, Kokedrang, I know I'm butchering it, I'm really sorry, but thank you. Oh, I turned that off. Thank you very much for the subscription. Much appreciated. Obviously, thanks for the stretches, the hydrates, and the hats off. It's been kind of one of those weird days today where I've been very quiet. I know. Well, not just you in general. Obviously, Darius obviously raided over to Casket earlier, so yeah, it's a weird one, but all fine. It's all good though. But yeah, huge thank you to all you guys out there. And so we've got Mr. Impact, Jababo coming online right now, and we have Mr. Casket. So choice of three guys. So entirely up to you. I'm kind of thinking Impact. If anybody's still out there, they're probably playing. I don't think I've actually raided Mr. Impact yet. Yeah, I think we'll go for Mr. Impact. He likes his John Deere stuff. But yeah, big, huge thank you to all you guys out there. And I'm sure at some point he will probably raid over to some other streamer. Or should we go for Jab? Who wants to see a pink tractor? Or a green tractor? That's the thing. And nobody's talking to me. Hello, anybody out there? Last chance? I think I might go for Mr. Jababo. I know he's only just going live now. Let's see, where are we? He's there. hear that. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. And where'd that screen disappear to? There. Come on. Why are you not coming up with Mr. Jababble? Jab? Yeah, okay. Oh, come on. I'm going to type him in. Jab. Yeah, he's shown on my list, but he's not shown in the raid list. There he is. Okay. There we go. Found him finally. Right, guys. I will catch you again on Friday, same time. Obviously, it's a shorter stream on Friday because obviously Dave goes live a little bit earlier on. So stay safe, and obviously I will see you again on another stream really soon. All the best, guys. Bye.